Hello and welcome to our tutorial on the Regional Fire Science Publications Database. This database seeks to improve access to and usefulness of Southern fire science information by providing the most up-to-date and relevant research to stakeholders in the Southern United States. We will examine three ways of accessing references within the Regional Fire Science Publications Database. The first two are done through the Southern Fire Exchange website, southernfireexchange.org. The third option we will cover will be through Zotero. To begin, navigate to the Southern Fire Exchange homepage. Once there, click the Publications and Research tab of the main menu. This takes you to the SFE Publications page. On the right side of the page, under the green Publications header, you will see a link to the Regional Fire Science Publications. Click it. We have now reached the first way of accessing the Regional Fire Science Publications database, which is using a search bar. Below the search bar, you have the option to choose to search by the item, which searches the entire contents of the reference, or by tags, which searches the associated tags or keywords assigned to the reference. To search for a word, type it into the search bar. Here we will search for references containing the word fire. As it searches, you may notice a spinning wheel. Once the search is complete, any results will be displayed below the search bar. Results are ordered by publication year, with the most recent references being displayed first. If a large number of references are found in your search, multiple result pages may be made. You can navigate these pages by going to the bottom of the page and selecting the page number. It will then take you to the top of the list for that page. At the end of each reference, you will typically find two links. The first link is to the reference's publication page. To follow it, right-click and select Open Link in New Tab. A new tab opens containing the page. While the reference in this article is open access, many are behind a paywall and will require you to pay or log in via your account. Back on the SFE site, the second link after each reference reads Cite. This allows you to download a .ris file for that reference. RIS files typically contain additional information not seen here, including the abstract and keywords. This file can be used to add the references to your personal reference manager, including JabRef, Zotero, and Mendeley. The second way to access the database is from a drop-down menu via the SFE website. To navigate there, go to the top of the search bar page and click the drop-down menu link. This will take you to a new page. This page starts off with all references listed. As with the search bar page, references are sorted by publication date, and additional page links are available at the bottom of the page. Back at the top of the page, you have two drop-down options to choose from. The left drop-down allows you to select between viewing the full library or specific collections. We chose to make collections by publication year. So if we click on the 2020 collection, it will display the most recent research. The second drop-down allows you to select from tags or keywords. For freely accessible publications, we can select the Open Access tag. Results are displayed below. As with the search bar results, drop-down results contain links to the publications page and the .ris download. It is worth pointing out that you can return to the search bar page by following the link at the top of the page. Additionally, both the search bar and drop-down pages contain a link to the Regional Fire Science Publications group on Zotero, which brings us to our third option for access. For this option, you do not need a Zotero account, but if you have one or choose to make one, we will soon discuss how you can join the group. For now, click the link or type in the URL to the Zotero group page. On the Zotero Regional Fire Science Publications group page, you can see the most recent additions to the database. Clicking any of these titles, or clicking the group library links at the top and bottom of the page, will take you to the complete library. The group library is composed of four main areas. In the upper left is the library hierarchy. Here you can navigate between viewing the full library or certain collections by clicking on your desired choice. The middle area contains the references fitting all selection criteria. From these, you may select a reference by clicking on it. Multiple references can be selected either by holding down the Control button and clicking on each individual reference, or holding the Shift button down while selecting the first and last reference in a series of references. In the top right of the reference window is a button allowing you to choose your desired columns to be displayed. On the top left of the reference window are 3 buttons. Clicking the leftmost button allows you to export all selected references in a single file. Zotero provides several file formats to choose from, including BibTeX, BibLaTeX, and .ris. The middle button produces a bibliography of selected publications. You can choose from over 9,700 citation styles by typing in the style name and clicking Add. The style should then be included in the drop-down list of citation styles, and then copy the results and paste where needed. If you have your own site and want to subscribe to the feed, the third button will provide the API code to do so. When a single reference is selected in the reference window, its details are displayed on the right part of the screen. If a DOI or URL are included in these details, you can click the label to be taken to the publications page. At the top of the reference details area are tabs that allow you to view additional information, including tags or keywords. In the lower left corner of the group library is an alphabetical list of tags. You can click on desired tags to limit references being displayed to only those with matching tags. Instead of scrolling, you can also type in your desired tag in the Filter Tags search bar. Multiple tags can be selected, and to deselect them, click them again. You can deselect all tags using the button in the lower right of the area. Lastly, in the top right of the screen is a search bar. Here you can choose to search within the title, creator, and year, or the title, creator, year, and full text content. Just type in your terms and see your results. If you have a Zotero account, you are able to add the group so that the latest references are right alongside your own library. To do this, we will navigate back to the Regional Fire Science Publications group page. In the top right corner, click the Login button to sign in, or if you need to make an account, click Register. Either way, follow the prompts until you are logged in and looking at the Regional Fire Science Publications group page. Once there, you should recognize the recently added items and links to the group library. On the right, there should be a red button that says Join. Click it. A green bar should appear saying you are now a member of this group, and additional information about the group will appear on the right side of the screen. If you ever wish to leave the group, you can click the red Leave button on the lower right of the screen. If we enter the group library by clicking a group library link, we will see things appear almost identical to what was discussed earlier in the tutorial. The difference is the addition of My Library in the library hierarchy area. This is your personal library. Note the Regional Science Publications library and any other groups you have joined are located directly below it. Because members are not granted access to modify references in the Regional Fire Science Publications database, you will have to add the references to your library to make any modifications. To do this, drag the selected references to the desired destination in your library. Here we use the main library, but you can make collections within it by clicking the plus sign to the right of My Library. With the reference now in My Library, I can edit details, add notes, tags, and even add attachments to it. In addition to logging in through a web browser, Zotero offers a desktop version. This version can be downloaded from the URL below on Zotero's website. Once installed and signed in, you can run it and have all the information available on your desktop. The default setting is to update libraries automatically but if you are unsure or change that setting, click the green sync arrow in the upper right corner to ensure you have the most up-to-date references on Southern Fire Science. The desktop version also allows you to add and automatically format bibliographies within several word processors. If you enjoyed learning about the Regional Fire Science Publications database and wish to suggest additional references, suggestions can be emailed to contactus@southernfireexchange.org. Suggested references must meet the following criteria. Number 1, they should be peer-reviewed. For example, journal articles, theses, dissertations, and government reports. Secondly, they should be relevant to the ecosystems of the southeastern United States. Thirdly, they should present novel research and ideas that can be applicable to fire science stakeholders. In the email, please include the reference's DOI or URL and 1 to 2 sentences explaining its importance. This concludes our tutorial. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and we hope you find the Regional Fire Science Publications database a useful resource to fire science and management in the southern United States.